Hello, welcome to my channel and thanks for tuning into this video. Today I just wanted to do a pretty laid back video. I'm just doing my makeup and it's just kind of a makeup for self-care. I think a lot of people can enjoy doing their makeup as part of a self-care ritual or routine, and I've just been feeling a little blah lately, a little bit tired, and I thought that it would be nice to just do a nice little makeup look on camera and share it with you guys. And so if you'd like to see that, just keep on watching. All right, obviously my hair is still wet. I just didn't feel like doing it today, so I'm gonna just let it air dry. And I'm gonna start with my foundation. So I'm gonna take a pump of the Gucci foundation. And I already have a little bit of the Glow Lust on my cheeks and forehead, but I'm gonna mix a little bit of it in with the foundation too. And this is just the kind of complexion look that I feel like having on today. The Gucci is kind of a natural matte finish, while of course the Glow Lust brings just a little bit of luminosity to the whole look, but still allows for a nice natural finish, but just a little bit lively and fresh looking. I know there were a lot of mixed reviews on this Gucci foundation, but I've always really liked it every time I've used it. I think it has a nice, pretty light coverage, which I enjoy. I like the natural matte finish. I love the shade of it. It's probably the best shade match foundation that I have. I just think it's really nice, and it mixes well with other things like the Glow Lust too. All right, so there's the foundation on, and now I'm gonna move on to concealer. I have the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. I think this is just gonna pair nicely with this base because it's gonna have a similar sort of luminous, but not overly so, and still pretty natural kind of finish. So I'm just gonna blend this in with my Real Techniques setting brush. All right, and now that all that concealer is blended in, I'm going to take my Chantecaille Perfect Blur Finishing Powder. This is the original one they came out with. They've since come out with the same powder in different packaging, which is great because I think this was originally limited edition. So it's great that it's now available again, and it's a really, really beautiful powder. Using my smooth buffer from Sonia G and just kind of patting the powder all over my face. It's a gorgeous powder. Gives a very natural finish. It just looks like skin, and it really does blur so nicely. I'm just going to take a different brush to powder under my eyes, just so I can make sure I'm getting into all the space underneath the eyes. So this is the Mini Cheek from Sonia G. I've really been loving this for powder lately. It fits great under the eyes, but it's still nice and fluffy, so it's not going to concentrate your product too much. All right, now I'm gonna move on to bronzer. So taking my Wayne Goss Large Artist Brush, going into the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in the shade 01 Fair. Beautiful matte finish on this, and it just looks really seamless on the skin, and I like this light shade. There's an eagle that just flew right by the window. I was distracted for a moment. The bronzer on the face, I want to do a little bit of shading around the lips. I'm going to take this Rephr 21 brush, using the same bronzer. Just get a little bit of shadow there. I think when it comes to makeup for self-care or makeup just to kind of make you feel a little bit better, you just have to go with what you want to do, what you think is going to make you feel better. For me, it's this kind of luminous matte finish with a decent amount of coverage, but not too much. I set the whole face with powder because I knew I was going to be using mostly powder products on the face, and I just wanted to have that security of having everything set. I used a lighter bronzer just because I don't want a super bronzy look. I wanted to be able to build it rather than going in with a pretty dark bronzer. And you just have to go with the colors that you think are going to make you happy that day. So now for highlighter, I'm taking this Buxom White Russian highlighter on my Sculpt 3 from Sonia G, and just dusting that onto the cheeks, kind of putting it over the whole cheek area and then just kind of pulling it up onto the temples. I'm going to take my smooth buffer again, just wiping it off on a towel to make sure there's no powder, and just going to make sure that's all buffed in because it is quite a potent highlighter, I have to say. Really lovely shine on it though. All right, now for blush, I wanted to use my By Terry Brightening CC palette. This is the newer one, the shade Beach Balm. And I want to use this bright pink blush because this to me is just such a happy blush color to wear. So I'm taking my Sonia G Soft Cheek right into that color and just building that up on the cheek. All right, I think that's good for the complexion. I'm going to be using cream shadows on my eyes, and I chose this Rowan palette. This is the 1111 palette. I just wanted something really simple and easy, but these have such beautiful finish to them, so I thought it would be really nice for this look today. So I'm just going to go in with my finger with this shade down here, which I think is Rosy. I think that's the name of that shade. Just kind of keeping that sort of toward the outer half of the lid. I actually decided I'm going to put it over the whole lid, and then I'm just going to top part of the lid with another shade. All right, I like that. And now I'm gonna take this shade here, which is Hashtag, I think. And this is the most sort of glittery of the bunch, I think, in this palette. Beautiful. I'm just gonna put it on the center of my lid and kind of blend out from there. I'm gonna go back into this rosy color and just reinforce on the inner and outer corner. These shadows are beautiful on their own, but I think when they're layered, they really come to life. Now, I do want to put a little something on the lower lash line, so I think I'm just going to take my bronzer again. And with the soft shader brush, Just pull the bronzer along the lower lash line for a little bit of very light shadow and definition there. All right, now to finish up the eyes, I'm gonna do liner on my tight line, my upper waterline, and I'm gonna throw some mascara on, and then I'll be right back. All right, the eyes are finished. I used my Chantecaille Jasper liner and the Chanel Metal Terracotta mascara. Thought it would be nice to have that little bit of a different color, not as dramatic as a black, but still gives really nice look on the lashes. And now it's just time to finish up with the lips. So I'm going to take my Victoria Beckham lip definer in the shade 03. It is in need of a sharpen, but it'll work for now. Okay, so just have that around the outside of my lips, and then I'm just gonna put a balm on top, and this is the By Terry Balm de Rose. It's a tinted one in the shade 1 Rosy Babe. So it's a really pretty color. These balms are just so comfortable. There we go. So this is the completed look. I do feel a bit better now for having taken the time to just play around and have fun with makeup and put on a look that just makes me feel a little bit fresher and more alive. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, I'd love to see those below. If you'd like to see more from me and you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would really love for you to do so. And just so you know, I do have a giveaway going on. So if you go to my previous video, the Hermes Blushes Part 2 video, the giveaway is connected to that one. So if you're interested in winning an Hermes blush, just watch that video. The giveaway is going on till May 1st. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.